but it'll be crucial.
Oh my god. Here's another one. Check this out from the same day. Oh my god. Dillian Whyte war cry. And this is, I'm sorry, yeah. I know people like their pets and that, but this is wrong. I'm sorry. Ever since the internet came along, obviously more time, people have always liked their pets, yeah, but ever since social media combined with pets, there's been some weird things been going on. Yeah, you know Dillian Whyte, like, always posting his dogs and that. Oh, I feel more at home with my dogs. Listen, I don't care where you feel more at home at. Yeah? If you was a dog in the ring, I'll be celebrating this. I'll be saying, boom, look. Yeah, my doggy Dillian, he out here woofing. Giving it all that, and you went in there like a proper doggy. You know what I mean? Give Tyson Fury the doggy you were supposed to give. The Brixton doggy. I'd have been the first. You might know me. I'd have been the first. Even though I told you, man, Barmillion Shite wouldn't land a shot on Tyson Fury. If he had gone in there, not even necessarily won, but if he'd have gone in there, yeah, and tried to give Tyson Fury a good dogging, yeah, a good dogging in the park, yeah, that's 100%. If Dillian Whyte had gone in there and tried to give Tyson Fury a good dogging at a park, like you do your missus in the car, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm just telling you what it is. If Dillian Whyte had to put Tyson Fury in his car and drove to the park and give him a good dogging, yeah, it'd have been fine. Guess what? He went in there, turned southpaw in the first round, and did nothing else apart from that. And then after the fight, but my head, is a push. Where was it? Where was all it? We need to know. I said, people think I'm a liar, yeah. YB, he talked too much. YB this, YB that. Listen, I'm the one who said back from April when the fight finished, there needs to be an inquest. Yeah? We all should. Listen, I made a post. I made a post on change.org. Yeah, the government needed to look into what happened to Dillian Whyte. Number one, what happened to Portugal? I can't come, I'm training really hard in Portugal. Why was you gassed in the third round after doing nothing? Dillian Whyte literally didn't have a glove the whole night, and he's tired. But you was in Portugal training, that's why you couldn't do nothing for the fans. That's what he said. Number two, second inquest point on change.org. What happened to all the howling? Yeah? What happened to all that? Because we didn't see that in the ring. We heard it, obviously, you hear it yourself. And then, again, notice the background here, yeah? This is the same fight. You got Dillian Whyte here, yeah? In a completely different environment. He's there with a white background next to the wall. And then on this one, he looking straight at the drape. The Fury versus Whyte drapery. Yeah? Different occasions on the same night. He was howling and howling. So what happened to that? Because I assume that some people were saying, Dillian Whyte's war cry. Yeah. He was crying, I mean, he was war crying alright, until he got in the ring. Got clipped with the first shot out cold. And again, we can't help. If you're chinless, you're chinless. Yeah? If you got Dillian Whyte genetics, we know the Whyte family genetics ain't the greatest. We saw his cousin the other day get knocked out. So we know that. That's fine, but still, in the interim period, them 7 rounds, before you got chinned by the first shot that landed, at which point was you going to show us the howling you was doing? I don't know. You might tell me. I didn't ask him to howl. He would have won howling again, and it wasn't the first time. It wasn't once. It wasn't a one-off. You literally heard him howling for a minute on 2 separate occasions, and those are just the ones they caught on the camera. You know he was doing more than that. So the question is, the second point of the inquest is, where was the howling? At any point in the 6 rounds. Where did you see Dillian Whyte go in there and give Tyson Fury a good howling? You didn't see it, did you? No, he didn't. Because all he had to say was outside of the ring. And in the ring, nothing to howl about. He trying to outbox Fury. Bottom line. I mean, why would you come out southpaw against a dude twice your size? What are you going to do? You should have gone in there, chin down, not having your beak in the air, get clipped by Fury, and done what you're supposed to do. Inquest point number 3. Like I said, Dillian Whyte. All on the Instagram these days. All in the video. I feel more comfortable with my dogs. Yeah, I don't like people, I like dogs. That's why I'm howling. I'm edgy, I am. My name Dillian. I'm super duper edgy. Yeah, my name Dillian, and I'm more comfortable with dogs. That's why I'm howling on several occasions before the fight. Because I'm doggy like that. Yeah. I don't know how to be a human anymore, so I'm just howling because I spend all my time around dogs. Fine. Listen, if you have to spend all your time around dogs to get nasty, I salute that. Where was that nasty? Where was all the dog when you was in the ring? That's the question. Number 3, like I said. What's the point spending time with dogs? What's the point posting all your dogs on your Instagram? Yeah? What's the point training them to fight or whatever? Oh, I'm dog fighter. My name's Dillian. I'm top dog fighter. Yeah, that's what he implies. Oh yeah, look how strong their jaw is. Yeah. Why are you doing all that? And you got in the ring. And what'd you do? Nothing. That's the bottom. I'm sorry, people. Yeah, honestly, there's very few. Show me another fight where you've seen someone do so little. It's nothing to do with me. I'm just telling you. Go back and watch fights from the 80s and 90s. Average dudes. We put Dillian on a pedestal. I'm talking average dudes from that era would go in there with the top guys and get dogged. Yeah? Average dudes from that era would go in there and have a good go. I mean, even think about people like Mitch Blood Green. Mitch Blood Green went in there with Tyson and tried to tangle it up with him. Hard dude. Didn't see Mitch Blood Green howling, though. Dillian howling. Dillian spending time with dogs. Oh, I'm with dogs. I'm dog fighting dogs. Yeah, giving it all that he was. That's fine to do that. I got no problem with that. Not even asking for you to win. What we are asking you for, if you're going to make all these inferences and all this other stuff, you best deliver some of it. Otherwise, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here? It's all promo. Then again, YB, leave Dillian alone. He got the bag. Yeah, I know he got the bag. He got paid $7 million for what? What did we get? What did the fans get back? Go on. What did we get? Okay, he provided us a highlight reel KO. Thank you for that. But that wasn't his doing, was it? Yeah, I guess it was. He put his beak in it and walked right onto Tyson Fury uppercut. I guess. Again, like I said, I salute the guy. I salute. The only thing I can salute Dillian for in that fight was the fact that he walked his beak onto the first shot that landed. Fair play to the guy. Yeah? But he weren't saying that before the fight. Before the fight, chicken legs. Fury got chicken legs. Fury got no power. I'm from Brixton. Yeah? That's what he was saying before the fight. In the fight. He had... where was all this different things he talk about? Brixton. Yeah? Howling. Yeah? Yardman Tunes. I thought, listen, Dillian, in the build-up to the fight against Fury, was playing enough Yardman Tunes. Yeah? Yardman Tunes. Portugal training. Dogs. Howling. When was he going to bring that out? And the worst thing is, his own corner in one of the rounds said, Dillian, it's time to go now. Yeah? And I actually feel sorry for Dillian Whyte's team. Because it's kind of like, it's one thing, me as an outsider sitting back and watching these little clippets here. They was actually living with it. Imagine that. Imagine, living with a man who's howling like that. Imagine being with a man who training dogs to fight. Yeah? Imagine living with a man who banging the Yardman Tunes in the gym. And then on fight night, he got some next 70-year-old dead ting playing. Simply the best. What? Dillian, you've been gassing your team up with underground Yardman Tunes, and you got Simply the Best on. What happened? What are we doing here? That was the first sign. That was the first sign Dillian is full of woof. Yeah? But like I said, I feel sorry for Dillian's team. Dillian's been doing all these different things. I bet his team was well gassed. Yeah, Dillian, you're going to do this one. Look at him howling for 5 minutes before the fight. And then the man who was howling, chilling with dogs, training his dogs to get into... You know what I mean? Training his dogs to fight. In the ring, has to be reminded that now's the time to go to work. Has to be reminded, make it rough, make it get scrappy, throw your hands, let your hands go. Go back and watch it yourself. Dillian's team was begging him to let his hands go. Yeah? Mr. Drum and Bass Yardman. Mr. Howling. Mr. Dogs. How embarrassing. Yeah? I was about to say, I ain't got no problem with people shitting their pants. Yeah, if you shit your pants, you shit your pants. What can you do? But still, you know who you are, man. And the point is, Dillian, you ain't that guy you think you are. Yeah, stop howling. Stop making references about dog fighting. Trying to be edgy. I mean, because the whole thing about dog fighting is, I fight dogs. I'm really hard, isn't it? You're not hard. Because if you was, you wouldn't shit your pants against Fury. Yeah, so drop that. I don't want to hear no more about dog training. I don't want to hear no more about howling. I don't want to hear no more about underground Yardman Tunes. Just sit down and put Simply the Best on, because that sums up, really, honestly, yeah. Hearing you walk out to Simply the Best, that sums up the kind of vibe you was on. You was on some dead vibe. Dead. Yeah? And Tyson and Fury dealt with you and sent you back packing. Yeah? Well, literally, gotta give someone credit here, because, yeah, the way Tyson and Fury sent you packing, he took that dog tail of yours, put it right between your legs, and you walked off with your tail between your legs, 100%. That's the only part, yeah, that was dog from Dillian. Oh, there was 2 parts of dog from Dillian on the night of the fight. Number 1, he got dogged. Yeah, Tyson and Fury put him in the car, drove him to the park, and gave him a good dogging session at the park. 100%, yeah, no doubt about it. Tyson and Fury give Dillian Whyte a good dogging at the park, 100%. Straight in the car, straight to the park. Good dogging session. Yeah, that's what Tyson Fury did to his wife, Dillian. That's the first thing. Second thing, like I said, Dillian, the only part dog from that night, or the second part that was dog about that night, was the tail between your legs when you walk back to your corner. Yeah? I ain't trying to hear no more from Dillian. The only thing I'm trying to hear from Dillian is that he's got the fight with Wilder, and I get to see him cold out again. But even outside of that, Dillian, cut the howling, cut the dog references, because you ain't that guy. Cut the Yardman drum and bass. Yeah, because you ain't that guy. You're just not. And I'm not either. You ain't hear me howling. Yeah, you ain't hear me making weird... I'm edgy, I got a dog, I'm dog fighting. Yeah. So like I said, I ain't that guy. Neither are you. You're square. I'm sorry, but Dillian is square. He's straight up and down. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, 19% of people are squares, but you are a square 100%. Because if you weren't, after all them years of saying what you was going to do, you wouldn't have gone in there and shit the bed against Fury. 100%, no doubt.